What's up, everybody? Well, I finally got all the wiring finished up in the car. Kind of all tucked away, nice and neat, best I can make it. I'm gonna fire the bad boy up. I just ran into a lot of little issues and stuff, not knowing how to do that Fueltech. But I'm excited now. So hopefully I can get this thing cleaned up tomorrow and kind of have it ready to go for when Corey comes back. Maybe we can go do some testing during the week or one weeknight or something before he has to go back out for MPK. That's the plan. But everything's done. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. So anyway, I'm pretty excited now. The Fueltech can adjust all the settings and stuff. Everything's working though, man. I'm really stoked. Big shout out to Kenny Hubbard. He helped me a ton. Setting that new crank trigger 12-1 deal up and Hall effect oil pump thing. Oils, he helped me out a lot, and I really appreciate it, Kenny. Corey letting me use his shop, I appreciate it, buddy. I'm excited. I am, because I think the car's going to run a lot better. I'll be able to do more stuff with it. So y'all stay tuned. Uncle Mike's coming to a track near you soon. Everything's done. All the wiring's cleaned up. Looking good. Best I can make it anyway. Oil packs are tucked up underneath the fairing there. Morning, everybody. September 24th, 2023. I'm one year away from being able to qualify to stay in the senior citizens park and all that and get my discounts. So today is my birthday. I could have went kayaking with the girls, but I wanted to come over and finish my car. I just got some stuff to do. I want to clean it all up. I want to get everything out of it, get it all put back together. Probably pull it over there and give it a bath. But I had one little issue yesterday. So this is my purge, and I check my pressure like right at where my Y goes into my fogger. So This fitting right here is, I don't know, it's an older fitting, but it's never really been apart, but it doesn't want to come apart. So I took it off yesterday. I was hoping that through the 5 years of buying parts and shit, I would have something, and what do you know? I got 2 brand new ones. So this morning I'm gonna take this apart, get it all put back together with the new fittings, and that'll take care of that little issue. Other than that, really, I just got a lot of, the car's filthy. It's probably got a 1/4 inch of dust all over it. I need to go in, the tires are a little low. I'm surprised they haven't been flattened actually, but tires are a little low from sitting on the lift. I want to get it off the lift. I want to jack it up the back of it, check the shift. I'll set it real low and rev it up, check the shift, make sure that's working correctly, which I believe it is because I can test fire and it works. But I just want to physically know that everything's working as it should. I don't want to get out there and take off, and that was my whole thing with my Progressive. I was trying to figure out a way to test fire the Progressive. With my old setup, I could hit the button and it would activate the pulse. Well, with the Fueltech, you gotta manipulate it because it's looking for the trans brake release, and it's got to be at least 1,000 RPMs. It's a kind of a safety feature they have in there. So I got on the phone with Fueltech. Guy walked me through it, and we used some output wires as a fake trans brake button, I guess is what you want to say, and we grounded it and everything worked. So at least I know that the solenoids pulsate, do what they're supposed to do. Now it'll be just down to when we go to the track to make sure, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they do. We don't have no issues with that. Other than that, I noticed yesterday, I think some of my sensors need to be recalibrated. I know the motor's got good oil pressure and it was registering but I think it's maybe some of it's in European or whatever. I don't know. It was reading weird. One of my O2 sensors is reading different, and it's just a setting that you got to flip over in the Fueltech itself. So I'm gonna try and get that stuff done today, get the car cleaned up, put the front end back on it, because basically once I finish all this up today, the car should be ready to go to the track. Then I need to work on the trailer, getting the trailer. Corey sold me, he had a 28-foot trailer, enclosed trailer, really nice trailer. He gave me a good deal on it. So probably next weekend I'll work on getting that set up. And then hopefully that following week, when Corey comes home, maybe I'll be able to, maybe we can sneak over to Orlando or Bradenton or somewhere and test, start getting this thing tested. I really wanted to go to North Carolina. I don't have no test time on the car. I don't see that in my future. But I'm gonna test hard, and I'm gonna race the shit out of this thing. So once I get it figured out and where I know everything's working, and maybe I can tune it a little bit myself. I know Corey will give me a hand whenever he's around, but I'm not trying to burn a bunch of shit up and spend a bunch more money. I'm starting to look towards my retirement plans, which, I've been kind of already doing that, but this is just my toy, so if it sits, it sits, so. But let's enough of this crap. Let's get into, let me get these things fixed around. I'll get this all installed. Got a few other things I want to do. Like I said, the car, I'll turn this camera around. The car is, when I say the car is dirty, the car is dirty. And it's just because of the dust in the shop, and you know, the big vac trucks coming in and out all the time. So, but I'm gonna probably just put this in the vise, and because both of them fittings are shot. I'll get my sensor out first. Go grab some wrenches. I'm 54 years old today. I don't feel 54. I feel a lot younger than that. But I really hate using Teflon tape on this, but I don't have no thread sealer. You just got to make sure that you don't get no tape on the down on the end there, because you don't want that shit getting plugged up in your nitrous. It's always better to use actually I did use Loctite on that, but that was steel to steel. Yeah. Put enough on there. I'll have to get that out, but I gotta do it this way. Kind of cattywampus like that. I'm glad the cool weather's coming back, though. I'll have the car done just in time where it won't be so hot. Them couple of times I raced it, or was out testing and stuff with it when I had the other stuff in it, it was hot. That's one part about racing. You sit in there with that fire suit on, and I can only imagine how Justin feels, because he's got a 20-layer, he has to wear a 20-layer fire suit because of the alcohol. And man, some of them racetracks we went to at MPK so far this year, I don't know if I could have did that. I'd have been miserable. I'd have been trying to find me some kind of way to get some air conditioning in that suit, because he has a actual pretty cool deal. It's like a suit dryer thing that he can hang up, and it'll dry the suit. So I think I'm gonna put the black out. One thing about building a car, you buy a lot of shit, and then you end up not using it all. And then you just got a bunch of shit. The other day, I just started throwing shit in the dumpster, or in the back of my truck, and took to the dumpster at work. Hell, I bought a brand new distributor one time for my small block, MSD. For some reason, I don't remember what it was. But anyway, we made a slip collar. You know, we milled it off and made it into a slip collar. Distributor's brand new, never even been, I set it down in there once and it wasn't the right setup for the block that we had. So I ended up just buying a tall deck distributor is what we needed. So I bought I bought that distributor. I go, shit, it'll still work, you know, it's brand new, never been fired up or anything like that. I can't give that damn thing away. I'm just half tempted to throw it in the dumpster. Pay almost $300 for them, and now I got two of them because I took all the distributor shit out of this car. I don't remember how that was. Probably. Hopefully that's the right deal for that. I don't remember how I had it. But let me go over here and mess with this. I'll be back in a minute. So a while back, I had a bottle pop off in the pits. And all it is just that little thing right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this out. So the bottle's been sitting around, it's all dirty, but I'm gonna change that out, get that bottle, so then I'll have my 4 15-pound bottles, and I got a couple carbon fiber bottles now, which there's a tremendous weight difference. I'd rather go to all carbon bottles because it'll keep the car lighter by about, I want to say almost 20 pounds. It's a big difference. So I run all NX stuff. They've been good to me over the years. I developed a relationship with Kyle Buckmaster, and he's a good friend now, and he actually is the one who plumbed my fogger on my intake. I sent it to him and he took care of it. So you guys need any nitrous needs or anything, go to Buck Nasty Performance, and he'll hook you up. He's a really good dude. I don't think he's affiliated with NX anymore. He's doing his own thing, but I just always use NX's stuff, even back when I was running Ultra Street. So I'm gonna get this thing changed out though, and go from there. Get my favorite tool. Put my glasses on so I can see something. Just check it and make sure it's empty. It popped off in the pits. I forgot it in the water deal. I might have the wrong setup. Oh, there it is. You can see that. See how it blew the little seal out? Not very good at that, but there's a seal in there, just a metal seal, and it blew it right out. I just gotta figure how to get it out. This particular copper pop off. I'll have to take that by bullfrogs. So, well, that's gonna squash my idea of getting that fixed. Probably gonna have to order a couple of these just in case. That's definitely a different type. Bad thing about it, there's no part number on that. So, well, I got the wrong piece. I'll have to get the right piece, but that's what happens when the bottle overheats. It just blows that out. I left it in the water bath and forgot about it, and went and made a pass, and I came back and we were standing there. Next thing you know, fortunately it was in the holder, so it didn't go nowhere. But this deal is definitely not the right deal for that. So we'll try something different. Well, she got her a bath today. She's looking good again. Well, she's all cleaned up. Sitting there gonna hibernate until Corey gets back and we can go over everything in the Fueltech. And we'll pull that car cover off, put her in the trailer, and go see what she can do. I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited. That's all the wiring parts and pieces and stuff that I took off and whatnot. So, yeah. I gotta get this cleaned up. I'll try and get this cleaned up. I gotta put the engine diaper back on, and I'll be finished. Well, I'll put a little video together. Sorry, I've been slacking a lot, but things are fixing to get exciting. Corey and them's gonna be wrapping up MPK. Might have an opportunity to get him to help me a little bit, get this thing sorted out. And then I'm planning on taking the Fueltech course after the first of the year. But she'll just have to sit here and wait for right now. I appreciate everybody that kind of hung with me a little bit. Things are gonna get better, I promise. I'll try not to be so boring, but just been what it is, you know. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this car. We're gonna travel around and see what we can make happen with it. So until then, I'll be coming to a track near you soon. Uncle Mike out.